didn't film the part where he came running out to me. Huh, honey? Oh, my baby. And this is the one that just had some babies. We don't know where those babies are, but she had them because she was pregnant. Yeah, you gonna let me touch you? Come here, I'll touch you, kitty. She's close. She's close to getting the pettings, huh? You're close. You're close, honey. You want to eat something? You want me to pet you? I'll pet you just like I pet him. See? I love him. And I love you. Can I pet you? Here. I'm okay. I'm okay. Oh, yes, I'm okay. Yes, I am. And this one just has solid eyes because he's got evil eyes. Huh, baby, you're the king of the castle over here. Can I get some eyeball shots? No. Just a moving around. Hey, can I get some eyeball shots? She's got gold eyes. Now you can see why I have to feed these babies, because I love them so much. Yes, and I'm going to feed you right now. They still have some dry, but they want that wet food. Huh, you want that wet homemade food I make you. And all kinds of other food. Because you guys are spoiled, and I'm going to get you guys fat. I tried to quit feeding outside cats. What made me almost quit, well, I did quit for about 11 days, but I never could get over the guilt. I just couldn't live with it. It was too much for me. I knew they were getting fed once every 3 to 4 days, but nothing good. Just dry food and water, basically. I think she would leave maybe a can between them all or something, But she feeds a lot of cats, and she does a lot of good with cats. And this was her colony that she turned me on to 2 years ago. So during my time of not feeding them, to try to make myself justify not feeding them. Well, what made me not feed them is because him, and then one that she actually came and trapped during the time that I wasn't feeding. She got him trapped, and it's going to get fixed, but she's not going to put him back out here. She's going to keep him there and find a family to adopt, because it's an adoptable kitty. This is an adoptable kitty. This right here is not an adoptable kitty, unfortunately. But he's a survivor kitty. He's been vaccinated once. He needs to get fixed, and she's going to try trapping him soon to vaccinate him one more time so he can survive the winter and get him fixed so he doesn't get any more kitties pregnant, because he's a slut. So anyways, he got into a fight with the other cat that was rescued, and them two ate together for like a year or more. Him the whole time, but the other one came a year later. And they'd been eating together. They would hiss at each other when females like this would be around. And they would hiss at each other, but they never would fight. I could yell and stop them. But then they got into a fight on that last day that I'd fed them. And I screamed so loud for them to stop, and they wouldn't stop. And I thought they were going to kill each other, because cats are vicious. And I never seen a cat fight. I've heard them, but I never witnessed them like that. And it was too much for me. I really didn't think I could handle that. And I convinced myself I was done. And I let her know I can't come back. And I knew that she was going to come once or twice a week. And that's not acceptable for me. I know she has a lot on her plate, but I couldn't get over the guilt. So I came back, and I don't remember. I was just updating you on what was going on. And what was I saying about it to begin with? I don't remember. Pulling a you-know-who, but I'm not, speaking of that thing anymore. Yes, I'm not. So, I added up the totals of what it costed me for 2 years out of pocket to feed these cats. Just the food. I'm not talking the bowls and stuff. I'm talking the food. Not talking the Raid and the stuff I have to spray on the bottom of the bowls, because I got to keep the ants away. Buying lots of cans of those. Just the food. And I set it at approximately $11,000.
And I was wondering why. It's so hard for me to ever get any kind of money saved. I never can. I'm always trying to build up my envelope, and I always end up going into my envelope. But so I stopped for those 10 days, and I actually saved up like $1,000. But it's Christmas time, and I just bought Dank an early Christmas present because I want to make sure I get it right by Christmas. I'll let him get it, see if he likes it. He's got 30 days to decide and if we're going to send it back or keep it. And I don't even know if he's going to like it to begin with. And I'm not going to say what it is because in case he watches this video, which he won't. But I'm sure he's too busy. But I'm not going to say what it is until after he gets it. But I think it's a good present. It was like almost $400. So hopefully he likes it. Well, my black and white one didn't come. So I'm going to say bye-bye to this kitty who's eating and eating. And the other one already ate and got full. And they're still leaving with, that's half and half. My chicken with a can of Friskies, this bowl. And he gets a can of Fancy Feast. I spoiled them. Plus, I leave over here on this side some food too. That's why it cost me $11,000. This is just a little spot in between. Okay, so down over there is where we just came from, right around this corner, just right there. That's where the other cats are eating. Then in the middle here, because I'm going to go all the way down there at that end, and I have another spot where 2 cats should come out that we'll see. This is just a little spot in the shade. Stays shady for a lot of the day. That's got water, and I'm going to add some food and give some new water. This just gets dry in this area. Okay, let's see if I can get my kitties to come out of this area. Kitties! Where's the kitties? Come on, kitties! See, it's all gated in. That's why they feel safe in here, I guess. Plus a lot of sewer tunnels go through here. But they, I've noticed, like to hang out across right there at the car wash in their dumpster area. But they're not coming, so I don't know what's going on with them this morning. If they end up coming on, I'll make the video longer. There you are! Are you gonna come and eat? You was sleeping? Come on, pretty baby. There we go. There we go, pretty baby. Let me get out the way so you can eat. Let me get out your way. But I gotta put water still. A little smorgasbord going on here, huh? Well, in all actuality, the wet food right there, I've found a way to cut it down. It's one of the big, cheap cans from Walmart that I hate to buy, but I'm trying to save money. So it's one of the big cans, which cost $1.90 or $1.98, so $2. And then 1 can of Friskies just to put on the top of each of them, just to in case they don't like that real cheap food. And the Friskies can's only 75 cents, actually, but it's like it takes 4 Frisky cans to equal one of the big cans. So in all actuality, the wet food in this area right here is just $2.75 worth. To me, that's not that bad. I don't see how that could add up to $11,000. Or before when I would come, I was bringing a hell of a lot more cans of food and never buying the cheap food. But you do what you gotta do. And with that, I'm gonna end. There's another one that hangs out, looks almost just like this one, but darker. Like this one, the other one that hangs out on this side, and then the mama on the other side. They are related. They all look alike. They're friendly as hell, too. This one hasn't let me touch her because she's new around here. New to me seeing her. About the same time as I started seeing the mama cat. So, I believe someday I will be able to touch this one, unless she gets trapped, because she's gonna come set some traps and hopefully get some of these cats out of here and save me. As long as I know that they're being taken care of, I can live with that. But I'll always have to come and feed the black one over here, no matter what. And there'll always be another one probably hanging around with them. Or hopefully someday it'll get down to just 1 or 2 cats. I hope.